All right, guys, we're up 3, 10 seconds left. They got to foul us, okay? No hero ball.
But coach, I've been working on my Shifty hezzy tween, and I think now's the time.
Derek, you're our center.
Elriz, dog. Shut up, Jamal. Not all of us can keep buying $200 Hoop Like Kyrie in 3 days programs. What? I'm trying to be the GOAT, coach.
Jamal, you haven't played all year. You've been ineligible all season.
Yeah, my son's an idiot.
Just grab the ball, get fouled, hit your free throws, and win the game. Okay, simple.
But Shifty Baller Hoops said,
I'm retiring immediately after this game.
Basketball, it's in its Instagram era, where looking good is better than playing good. We've got mixtapes calling role players generational talents. TikToks teaching you one secret move that'll supposedly break every ankle in your city. Basketball culture is obsessed with aesthetics. You cross somebody once and you're Shifty. You add 2 extra dribbles for no reason, and they say you're deep in your bag. We got comment sections acting like aura is a legitimate skill set. And here's the thing, half the things that get hyped online don't actually help you win games. In fact, some of it might be hurting your game. So, today we're going to talk about the most overhyped hooper lingo on the internet. Roll the intro. Oh, yeah, we spent the budget on that opening skit, so what, can you just put like a little slide or something up with some text? I don't know, figure it out. Probably the most Gen Z basketball term of all time, Shifty. Ew. I hate saying it. Content creators far and wide will clickbait their videos with the top 10 ways to become Shifty. First of all, what the f is a Shifty? You mean quick? Being fast? Athletic? Having a handle? The first problem is crossing a defender doesn't generate points. And the second problem, I still don't know what the a Shifty. I think if you're quick enough to get to the basket going full speed right or full speed left, that's far more beneficial than being Shifty. Doesn't need a full tutorial or a program, just be quick and efficient. If you can play at full speed, then you also force the defense to play at full speed. Now that you're both going full speed, all those flashy moves you've been practicing can actually work. So stop trying to be Shifty and listening to anyone that has a secret trick to help you get there. Because you know who's not Shifty? Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Tracy McGrady. You know who is Shifty? Julian Newman. Yeah, I challenge you to sit down and watch a game at nearly any level. The best teams are going to be the ones with the most ball movement and player movement, and less likely that it's going to be the sheer individual brilliance of individual players with the basketball in their hands. If you want to win games, focus on efficient movements and split-second decisions. If you want to be the most popular trainer online with very little basketball success, keep trying to make Shifty a thing. Bag work.
Oh, LeBron ain't got no bag.
LaMelo Ball is so cool because of his bag.
Burke has so many cool moves, so we say he has a Birkin bag. Stop. Just stop. This has got to be one of the most overused and most nonsensical basketball terms in my lifetime. When I hear bag, I think of a player that can score efficiently in tons of different scenarios. And if you can't stop them, they'll just do the same thing over and over. No need to have 50 different moves if they can't stop your one go-to move. But apparently I'm the odd one out here. Having a bag really means being able to do thousands of different moves and having them work every once in a while. Absolute nonsense. LeBron James is the all-time leading scorer, and I guarantee you there's gonna be 10 comments on this very video. Actually, LeBron James doesn't have a bag because all he technically does is lower his shoulder and drive straight through the defense. Yeah, that's the point. If you can't stop somebody doing the same move over and over, that's a pretty elite bag in my opinion. Keeping it simple might not get you 1,000 likes on Instagram, but it will get you into the game. Do a move until someone stops you, and then you counter. Don't be the guy with 45 different moves that peaks in junior high. I'm looking directly at you, you online dribble gurus. This next one is the bane of the entire basketball community, but it's the label guys. Every move or every player has to have a label. Every player is pro or elite or D1. Every move is a reverse underdrag sidestep Nimhard bump. We gotta stop obsessing about labels. For one, there is very little difference between a same side step back and an inside foot side step back. Not even kidding, I had to look these up and I've been playing basketball my entire life, even though the foundational concept is exactly the same. Players need to know why the move works, how the move works, and when to use it, more so than learning 7 different variations with ultra specific names. Once they understand the foundational concept, they can literally do whatever step back they want to do, regardless of what you call it. And the same thing with how we obsess over labels for people. We want to call every hooper elite, but if every hooper's elite, no one's elite. But the only thing worse than when we label other people is when we label ourselves. I don't care if you trained Luka Doncic and Ja Morant. If you tell me you're the #1 trainer in the world and you have players doing stuff like this, you might as well just be a janitor. And that's no offense to janitors. That also goes for basketball scientist, pro trainer, elite top trainer, elite skills coach, etc. These labels are far less important than what we make them out to be. As MLK said, judge me not on the players' names of which I've trained, but on the content of my basketball training program. Or something like that. Moving on. Our next overhyped hooper lingo is... What are you doing? Oh, I was barking. 'Cause I'm a dog. Right. Every single person thinks that having a killer mentality or being a dog means you gotta act just like Michael Jordan or else you're soft. I mean, just last season, everyone was ripping into SGA after a loss from the Nuggets when he was smiling.
He's not a real dog. I would never smile after a loss.
What are you talking about? These are the same people that glaze Anthony Edwards daily, talking about how much of a dog mentality he has, an old school mentality that doesn't play all the friendly BS. I love Anthony Edwards, but are we talking about the same guy? This is your dog mentality? This is your king?
How much does it hurt and what does it feel like to come up short?
It's exciting. I don't know why people would think it would hurt. I mean, it's exciting for me. I'm 23. I get to do it a whole bunch of times.
To be honest, when I hear someone describing a player being a dog, I literally assume that this player is averaging less than 10 points a game, but they try really hard. Seriously, try to think of any superstar currently that's a scorer that the media labels as a dog. I'll wait. Oh, couldn't think of one, could ya? I'll help out. How about Aaron Gordon? He's literally got that dog in him. It's a poor tasting joke. He got bit by a dog last year. Wait, do you hear that music? It can only mean one thing. That it's time for a classic speedrun segment. Follow me and we'll get started. I mean, I guess we could just do this right here. Aura. Bro has aura? Cool. Can he rotate on defense? Honestly, if aura was a stat, half of y'all would be rated 99 in swag and a 62 overall in layups. Sellies, aka celebrations. I get it. You made a three-pointer. So did 500 other dudes in your age group today. Midi. There's this crazy obsession with everyone saying that the mid-range is going extinct. The mid-range ain't dead. It just requires touch, balance, and shot selection. Not ego. Some of y'all are out here shooting mid-range step backs like you're prime Mellow, but your name is Kelvin, and you're 2 for 9. Go stand in the corner and space the floor. In the lab. I personally love this one. You guys are constantly posting your grind on social media, letting everyone know how hard you're working. But being in the lab doesn't mean stacking 20 cones, blindfolding yourself, jumping over chairs. The real lab is game film, working on game-like reps, working on your strength and conditioning. Handle. If your handle doesn't help you get to a spot, it's not a handle, it's a dance routine. I'm not impressed that you can combo 3 dribble moves together to beat a defender. I'm impressed when you don't have to. Pace. He's got great pace. Or is he just slow and you're being nice? Tough bucket, aka a bad shot that just happened to go in. Skills trainer, aka a professional cone rearranger. Hezzy tween cross, aka 3 words that means I'm about to shoot a really bad shot. And lastly, hack. An almost instantaneous red flag is when someone has some secret hidden technique called a hack. If anyone uses the word hack to sell you on a secret, then they can get the hack out of here.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yeah, not some of my best work. Basically, the basketball industry is fried, cooked, gamaged. Yeah, that means erased in French. If you know, you know. And folks, that's all I really have for you today. As always, I want to give a huge shout out to our ever-growing YouTube and Patreon members. You guys are beautiful and you really keep this operation running. All praise to our King Butch as per usual, and a special shout out to our mid-range maniacs, Nathan, Damien, Huey, and Darren. You guys are absolute legends. For everyone else, you can check the second channel where we post daily videos on pretty much anything basketball, and shoot me a message or an email if there's any video in particular that you'd like me to review. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and if there's any basketball terms that I missed. Other than that, you guys take care. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.